Well, now we're in the treatment section. Like I told you, the first part is going to be on pain education, while the second part will be the graded activity, which I'll also explain to you.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know from you, how do you understand pain?
I mean, I just think pain is something where if you, for example, you're cutting something and you cut yourself, you feel pain from like an injury or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why this didn't really make sense to me because I didn't get any injury.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me explain pain to you. Actually, the way the body is wired, let me say the word wired.
Yeah.
Anything like, as you're touching yourself now, informations like wires, like electrical wires, goes to your brain. As that information is going, it is not pain, it is nothing.
Yeah.
It is just information that this hand is here.
Okay.
Until it gets to the brain assesses it, takes past information stored there to decide what to call this. It is the brain that now says, hey, there is pain. The information comes down again, and then you know that you have pain. That is the story with pain and the brain. So the interpretation of whatever is happening here is determined by the brain. Now, in the case of chronic pain, which is pain that has lasted for more than 3 months, especially where that pain has, like, even if it has started with tissue damage, there's a period of healing. When the healing goes, the wound goes, the pain stops. Then even if it is something like a spinal cord injury, we call it neuropathic pain, then there is still a time period. But when you have a pain, which we call chronic, most times that you can't really say this is the cause. Sometimes it is from an injury that did not heal well. But science has shown us that the brain, in sending message of pain, is telling you that there is damage, like a fire alarm, there is damage. Now, maybe when this pain started, the sensitization took place because the pain continued. Then your brain understands is that these movements make you feel pain, and then it heightens it as a way of telling you to remove your hand, don't do this, don't do this. This will cause pain. So it keeps intensifying. But in this your case now, there's a little malfunction. It's like the fire alarm going off when there is no fire, there is no smoke. The brain is still telling you there is danger, causing that pain. Sometimes it's because there are scars that do not heal well. Sometimes it's malfunctioning, like I explained to you, of the brain part system. Then sometimes it's just that around that place there may be things we call receptors that receive sensation. That there is pain. So when pain happens, then they multiply. The number increases.
That means they receive.
Good, and that's why sometimes you can't really pinpoint the exact point, because the receptors are many, spread over this area. So instead of you having the direct point, being able to pinpoint is diffuse. You get it? So the brain keeps thinking that you are still in danger. But the good thing with pain education is we train you to rewire your brain.
Okay, so I don't need surgery?
No, there's no need for surgery. The whole thing now depends on you. This is your body. You are in control. So you are now going to retrain your brain that there is no danger. And you do it through, like in your own case, where you are avoiding doing activities that cause pain. Now you are going to do those activities removing pain. Even if you think you're feeling it, tell it nothing is wrong. In doing that, now you are retraining, you are like rewiring. You are like setting the fire alarm back to normal. There is no fire, so go back to normal, you reset it.
Yeah.
So, but it takes time. It's gradual.
Yeah.
We call it graded because we are going to start small. From those tests we did, and which I explained to you at the end of the test, I have noticed that in 5 minutes, your hand starts shaking, you start experiencing pain. Now, we are going to use the graded activity to teach your body again to start doing it. By graded activity, you are not going to start with that same quantity of water you were using. You are going to reduce it. You start small. So that is the graded aspect. We are gradually increasing that activity as your body adapts. So if your body adapts now to like watering 2 liters for 5 minutes, we increase it again to 2.5. We do it over time till it's clear that at 2.5 you have no pain. We increase the quantity again. So that is graded. Do you understand?
Yeah, so to understand what you just told me, the pain is controlled by the brain. And it's a mechanism the brain decides basically protecting itself. And since it can learn to do something wrong, it can also relearn it to do something right again.
Correct.
Okay, so and that's what you meant by slowly exposing me. Okay, makes sense.
So the graded activity now is that slowly
I do that activity.
Yes. And we cannot I don't want us to handle all at the same time. We want to take it slowly. So like now, watering the garden is something that is so important to you. So we'll start without watering the garden. So that you start small and you are not getting that pain here. You are going to do it 3 times. You check how long the quantity of the water that you can do for 5 minutes without pain. So by the 3rd time, we get an average of the quantity of water you can use. So we have given you the pain education and you have given it back to me, showing that you really understand. And you also understood the graded activity. So we are going to practice it to make it clearer to you. Let me demonstrate it to you now. So we use the plants in my office. Then you're going to do the timing at home. Now you're going to fill this. Let's say, let us use 2.5 liters for a start. Fill it with water and you start watering your garden. But put a timer so that in 5 minutes you stop the timer and check. 2.5 liters did not cause me pain. Then you write 2.5. You do it a second time, you can take rest. Do it a second time. You also note it. The 3rd time you note it. Then you can now take the average that, at 2.5 I did not have pain. Then another time again you can say, okay, let's do 3 liters because we want to find the base. You do it again, then take it 3 times. Did it cause you pain? Oh yes. Which means that at 2.5 in 5 minutes I do not have pain. So we take that as your baseline. Are you understanding? So when you do the watering, you time it. Then with this baseline, we will then start with the one you can do. Okay, so let's go back to the... Okay, so now you've gotten your baseline. And from the information you gave me, actually you did 2.5 really just as I was saying. And you had no pain. Well, we will not start with 2.5. We'll start with 2 liters. Yes, to give room for a relapse. So the scheduling, you have already done a schedule to show me how you plan to carry out these activities. it's good it's coming from you, but should there be any day in this your schedule that you feel like, oh, today I don't even feel it, today is painful. Please, I wouldn't want you to not do anything. At worst case, just use this and be pretending to be doing that watering. Okay. If that's the only thing you can do without anything in it, just do that.
All right.
Yes, so, but remember, our focus is not on pain. Our focus is on you restarting an activity. Yes. So then when we are done with this, we are going to try it in different environments. You know, you are doing this with your gardening. We can now look at you doing activities with this hand, like with rackets. We change it a little. Like that racket you used to play, then because I don't know which one is safer, but it's still the activity. Because I can't change the environment in terms of garden. So but we look at other activities that we need you using the hand in that same movement without pain. You also complained of gripping. This is also a good, by the time you are done with this, you are good with gripping. By the time you use the racket, you are good with gripping. Then we look at lifting. Yes, so that you start also get adapted to it. So all those things you complained of, we are going to do them gradually. Good. So remember, I wrote it boldly, your SMART goal. Your SMART goal is, always look at it, if you like, post it somewhere, that in 6 months, you will be able to do your activities comfortably. Then the sub goal is, the way I wrote it down, just follow it. There is the SMART goal, which is the big umbrella. Then there are sub goals towards achieving that. And we have scheduled them, broken them down into 2 weeks. We assess every 2 weeks. We assess. Then even if there's a relapse, we know what to do about the relapse, and then we move on. Okay, so that is it. So thank you very much. So we'll do the treatment program.